2. Wednesday, June 22nd. I, Jean Vazélis, third consul of the city of Uzès, finding myself in a house located in the suburbs of said city between 9 and 10 o'clock in the morning, was joined by François Gras, one of my valets, who told me that a great tumult was agitating the city, and that the house of Sieur de Flot was under siege. He explained to me that certain letters, seized from his hands, revealed a correspondence with enemies, with the aim of betraying the city. According to him, there were fears that this would turn out badly. Upon this, I ordered him to go notify Aniel, fourth consul, so that we might go together to the scene to try to remedy the situation. Shortly after, said Consul Aniel arrived in front of the house where I was, and we immediately departed together toward the city. After inquiring, it was confirmed to us that, because of these letters that Sieur de Flot had allegedly written with the intention of betraying the city, the population, men and women, had risen up and besieged his house. As we approached said house, we saw a large armed crowd massed in front of the door. We then sent for our consular attire, which we donned, then advanced as close as possible to the entrance. There, we issued several orders and injunctions to the crowd, commanding them to withdraw and lay down their arms, promising them that if Sieur de Flot was indeed guilty, justice would be rendered according to proper form. But these words remained without effect. The crowd would hear nothing. On the contrary, they persisted, demanding that Sieur de Flot be handed over to them, and uttering threats against us, going so far as to say that if he escaped them, it would cost us our lives. We then met Sieur Ferrand and Danger, first and second consuls, also present in front of the house. Sieur Ferrand held a staff in his hand. Altogether, we did our utmost to push back this popular mass, but far from obeying, they shouted loudly that we should be killed, calling us scambalats. In the confusion that followed, with the raised cane and increased threats of violence, we, fearing an imminent attack by enemies positioned at Saint-Quentin, half a league from the city, decided, in agreement with Sieur Danger and Vazé, to go ensure the security of the city. We therefore hastily withdrew from the besieged house. In the tumult, it was impossible for us to recognize any of the rioters, although we heard some shouting that they should enter through the windows or the roof, since the consuls were defending the main entrance. I, Jean Vazélis, then went to the Portalet gate, which I had closed by Mathieu Michel, Corporal, Jean Arène, and other soldiers present, and I established a guard there. Sieur Danger, for his part, went to the city hall to summon the principal inhabitants in order to find a remedy for this serious disorder, while Sieur Ferrand and Aniel remained on site to try to prevent Sieur de Flot from suffering any harm. A little later, it was heard that Sieur de Flot had been killed. I was then still at the city gate, in the presence of the following witnesses: François Gras, Michel-Antoine Glaison, Claude Trossier, Taylor, Jean Arène, Paul Cambon, Louis Condamine, Porter, Sieur Pierre Folche, Merchant, Master Jean Gentou, Notary.